What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the My Crypto Journey live stream here for an AMA with Seifu Apu, right? Got a lot of stuff going on in your ecosystem. We have Sean, the crypto cowboy, obviously by the hat, you could tell, here to talk to us about the product. What's up, Sean? How are you doing? Welcome to the show.
Man, I'm doing great, and I've been a fan since you've been on YouTube, and I'm happy to be here. It's a blessing.
I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. Yeah, man, we're just trying to grow the community, man. And it starts like this, you know, branching out to other projects and seeing what you got going on. And everybody, if you're joining the stream right now, make sure you click that like button. And always, of course, links to everything about Seifu Apu is in the description down below. If you want to check them out, a little fast track for you. Okay, tell us about your role in Seifu Apu.
So I started as an investor, and I reached out to the team and I'm like, hey, I love talking to people. I'll back you guys if y'all are in this for the long haul. Y'all are in this for the investors and want this to be a true business and ecosystem and kind of change the crypto space, make it positive and make it, the teams aren't going to give up on you. And they had a good conference call with those guys, met them, told them what I do. And they brought me on as just talking to people, doing AMAs and getting our face out there live and sharing our passion, our positivity and our vision for crypto.
That's awesome, man. It's awesome. Good to see more people getting into crypto. And, you know, it's crazy that we're in so early, you know, and the beauty is that if you get in early on some of these projects, man, the upside is such a big deal. Okay. So the Seifu Apu ecosystem, first of all, how'd you guys come up with the name, if you know anything about that, and talk to us a little bit about the ecosystem?
So the devs are they're big fans of the Bored Ape Yacht Club, and they saw ApeCoin recently launched and they invested in that. And they've never had a project, they've never been on a team, and they wanted to have something kind of a meme, a community, but have utility as well. And they're like, what can we do? We want our investment to be safe. We love ApeCoin, we love Bored Apes. Why not make the Seifu Ape community? And props to all this design. There's only one dev that does all the NFTs, all the graphics, all the design, and they're busting it. And I love the designs, I love what they're doing. And when they explained to me the whole ecosystem and what they want for the future and benefiting everybody, I fell in love with it.
Nice. And yeah, you know, the ape thing, especially with ApeCoin right now, I mean, that's the move, you know, the name association.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
So your main cryptocurrency is SafuApe. Talk to me about BSafe. What's the difference? Why the second token?
Yeah, so Seifu Ape and like I said, the team's investors just never been actually on a project or created one themselves. They wanted a token that's a main token that's kind of a front runner that's going to be more fit for centralized exchanges. And They want it to be set up where it's completely safe, renounced contract, the marketing while it's publicly displayed. It's a centralized exchange token. It's kind of the main token of the ecosystem. And they still liked the rewards aspect of. They fell in love with reflections and things that teams do with that. But again, they wanted it to be more fit for centralized exchanges. So they thought of an idea, hey, why don't we use our background, use something that's going to benefit people with rewards and buybacks? And that's where BSafe comes in. And it just launched today, and we put up some examples of the buybacks. But how it works is every transaction on buy and sell of BSafe, every transaction is going to stack up on the buys. So every buy is going to stack up that rewards pool for BSafe. As soon as somebody sells or every sell, it's going to automatically do a buyback to the safe contract in whatever dollar amount that percentage is. So it's a 6% total with the buys and sells on rewards. Half of that goes to the pool for Ethereum and Seifu Ape and gas reimbursements, and half goes to the buybacks. And it's automatic. And they also have a pool for manual buybacks, but they wanted to have some love on the SaFe chart whenever BSafe is getting traded. And it's pretty cool seeing it. We watched the chart and watched it come out, and the first sell, because BSafe ran up a little bit, it was like a $700 or $800 buyback automatically. And I was pumped when I saw it. It's an awesome method, and it's just coding. And the tech part of the team is smarter than me. They came up with it. So props to them, but I love it.
Nice. Yeah, it's good to see that you have another token in the ecosystem really holding the floor for your main token. Mm-hmm. And I know what you mean about like getting on some of these exchanges, but I think there's a bright future for tokens with these kind of tokenomics, because ETH 2.0 is going to be deflationary. And I mean, you got to have that on your exchange. So maybe going forward, we'll see some exchanges starting to work with some of these crazy tokenomics, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. Okay, so I'm looking at your roadmap right here, and I pull it up right here. And it looks like, so you deployed at Liquidity, release website, Uniswap stealth launch, lock Liquidity. Can you talk to me about your Liquidity lockers? When is that? How long did you lock it for? And how much was locked, if you know that?
Yeah. So the amazing thing is when I started in this community in the Telegram, and sometimes Telegrams are crazy and devs don't talk much, but all of us are talking constantly in there. And the whole community said, hey, let's lock Liquidity. And within an hour, it was locked for 7 days through Unicrypt. Within an hour, it was extended to 90 days. And the devs did that within the hour. They sent the link to everybody, and it's in Unicrypt, and I believe it's 99 or 98%, something like that.
Yeah.
All the liquidity. So the community really liked that, and that's what this is about. The devs really put out a big statement of what our goals are, and we want to deliver utility, even if it's not perfect at first. We want to deliver it within a couple days or as soon as we can. And they delivered the swap on day 2, and it's got its kinks. It's still been getting worked on, but same thing. The community voted. They wanted liquidity locked extended, and within the hour extended to 90 days, and it's going to get extended again. We're not sure which route. We were big fans of Chicago and what they did with the Kage locker, and we're not sure if they're still using that, if they're still going through the crypto space. So at the 90-day mark, hopefully we can talk to them and kind of partner and promote them as well, and promote what they're doing for an anti-rug liquidity locker.
I think Chicago is done now, isn't it?
I don't know. I've been busy, man. I'm still working 9 to 5 and talking to the community nonstop. But that was I talked to the team about it. It was my idea because I was fans of their vision on an anti-rug liquidity locker, but it's for sure going to get locked. The next stage is going to be a year.
Nice. Yeah, I'm not sure if Chicago, someone said their website was down. I haven't took the time to look into that yet, but I guess yesterday there was some controversy online. But this is your current liquidity locker. So yes, about 98%. Close enough, right? I mean, the liquidity is going to keep growing. And then, for 90 days. Nice. That's awesome, man. Yeah, I mean, the team, of course, the community really appreciates liquidity lockers because it just adds that extra layer of protection. But Daniel Costa, thank you so much. Costello, thank you so much for becoming a member. I do appreciate you. Believes Crypto in the house, Rodney and the planet of the Sapes. Thank you so much, Believes. Has Believes made content for Seifu yet? Yeah, so he made a video, and we also set up an AMA and a banner on their website. Nice, that's awesome. Maybe that's why, because when you came to me about Seifu Ape, I was like, I've seen it somewhere, so maybe I saw it from Believes. Awesome, very, very awesome. Okay, so your next, some of your milestones on your roadmap. Where are you guys at right now, and what do you guys want to do next? It doesn't look like you guys are in the second stage quite yet. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so some of the things I sent you as well. The dev team, they put the roadmap out, but it's kind of getting knocked out in different stages. Like this is the version 2 of the website and the white paper that's already out. And obviously I sent you the KYC certificate, and working on, and BSafe's already launched with the contracts. The swap is multi-chain as of now. It's got its kinks. We still need to put the paste bar and the search bar in there. But the roadmap, it's there, but it's going to get revamped soon because we're doing stage 4 stuff and stage 1 and trying to really make everybody happy and deliver as much as we can. That's awesome. Really staying true to your promises right there, and meeting those milestones does give investor confidence, man. I can't tell you enough. And it looks like you have an audit going on. Can you tell us about the audit? Yes, sir. So TechRate is auditing BSafe and Safe, and the audit on BSafe is already done. I tried to send you the link, but it's kind of funky sending that form. I sent you the cover page, but it is done as well, and Safe will be done. BSafe was fast tracked because BSafe is an unrenounced contract. It's able to be changed for rewards depending on what the community votes for and what they want. And actually, on the rewards part, it's at 6 hours right now. After the first 6 hours, it's going to get extended to 24. And then after 1 day, I believe, I need to talk to the team, but we want to extend it to a week. That way, people can rack up their rewards and they can get reimbursed gas fees and everything else. That's awesome. Absolutely phenomenal. And we do like those coin gecko listings and coin market cap listings too, just so everyone knows about it, Yeah, absolutely. We sent in an application to coin market cap about a week ago and CoinGecko, and I sent in some more emails, and some team members sent in some emails because we're trying to get it moving. We noticed ETH Shiba, they're about 9-10 days older than us. They just got on yesterday. So yeah, not sure on the timeline, but I did have a wonderful conversation with Keith from CoinViewCap yesterday, and we really want to get listed on there because we love their vision and what they're doing for crypto as a whole. Man, that was an insanely good launch. They
Yeah.
did such a good job. I mean, the community really rallied around that, you know?
Yeah, and it's the support and just the vision they have of nothing else besides accurately ranking and having a site that you can watch charts. You can see every token listed accurately. I love what they're doing, and I love that the whole crypto space can get behind them.
Absolutely. And make sure you guys clickety clack that like button, push us up in the old algorithm. And if you guys have any questions of your own, go ahead and leave them in the chat. So, what other partnerships do you plan on taking with other products in this sphere? Because partnerships, man, once you get two communities together, sometimes that can send your token to the moon.
Absolutely, and I've got one that can't disclose yet until it's gone through and we've talked to the team and hashed out if we are going to do something. But it has to do with the auto buyback in the contract and how the devs came up with that and designed that in the coding, because I think it's an appealing thing. I mean, you have a rewards contract that's automatically doing buybacks, so no matter what, the chart's going to get some love, and manually the devs don't have to go in if they're working on other things, and it's gonna do buybacks, and it's going to help every buy and sell. Every transaction is going to feed off each other and feed the whole ecosystem. But it has to do with the contract development. And we also had an AMA earlier with the Selena Inu team, and he was talking about a partnership. So we're going to try and do some more AMAs with them and see if we can get a charity event or something going, because they have the same vision for crypto that we do, of making this a positive atmosphere and something long term for people to know the teams are going to be in it for the long haul. We're here for the community, and we want to hear every discrepancy, every voice, every concern, and be a part of everybody. I mean, that's what decentralization is about, and that's what makes crypto amazing. You can be in a Telegram and talk to the owners instead of having to call a hotline or go send a letter or send an email. I mean, it's amazing, and that's why I love crypto.
That's awesome, man. And we have a very awesome question from Miss NFT Queen. The best, we have this quoted, the best AMA question asker. She says, this roadmap seems fairly short. When they revamp the roadmap, will they be adding any additional catalysts?
That is a great question. And absolutely. So the next utility that I can't disclose yet because it's still in the works and it might lead to a partnership, but the next utility that we want to pursue is, and I told Rodney about it before the stream, but that's going to be on the roadmap. And then there's one other utility I've talked to the team about. And they're smart guys. And the more volume, the more we increase, the more community we get. The possibilities are endless, and we want to make the community happy. And we're going to have the DAO in place so everybody can vote on what they want. And right now, the Padlet is on the website, so you can put in what you want to see, what utility you'd like to see, and any suggestions or concerns. But absolutely.
That's awesome. Yeah, Miss NFT Queen comes with them banger questions. Has BSape launched yet? You can go and answer that.
Absolutely, it launched. So the dev team got really excited, and we put out a timeline from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. UTC. So my time zone, it's like 1 p.m. to 6 p.m., I believe, Central Standard Time. But it got launched about 2 hours early because it was done. Everything was ready. All of the 20% airdrop or the 20% team finance allocation and the pre-sale allocation and team finance was done. And that we launched it a little early and announced it and everything. So it's live and it's ready to go. And examples of buybacks and everything are in the whole Telegram and the Twitter. So it's exciting.
That's awesome. And can you tell us a little bit, before we get into Miss NFT Queen's next question, tell me a little bit about the team. So I know you say you represent the team, but what about the other people? Do they plan on coming on these shows and whatnot and talking to the community? Tell us about the rest of the team and how big is the team?
Absolutely. And there's 5 of us, and they do plan out. One of the team members wants to do a crypto show next week with Sandstorm, and that'll be pretty exciting. I don't know if they're going to do it or not. And also, we were working out an AMA with the Europop channel, and one of them wanted to join me on there as well. They're just working on it. You know, they're the geniuses behind this whole ecosystem, and the smart people making all this awesome utility. And they're trying to get more comfortable in speaking and learning how to do that. But they absolutely are going to come out. And something we talked about as being a long-term project, the whole team wanted to be at some type of crypto expo or an AMA with another team, a collab, something. So absolutely, they are going to come out soon. And that's why they did the KYC so fast, just to give everybody comfort.
Nice. Yeah. A lot of people it's good to have a face with the project. You know what I mean? Like you coming out here because people, they want to hold someone accountable in case something happens. And the Your Pop deal is actually phenomenal. I mean,
Mhm.
the big people in the space are good people to go to, especially if you want some nice catalyst. But I got to say, when it comes to engagement, the DGens reign supreme. You guys should check out Social Blade before making these partnerships because your boy, we're killing it over here with the DGen gang.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Awesome. So we have a good question from Miss NFT Queen says, what was your profession before crypto? And is this product your now full-time job, which is interesting.
So wonderful question. And I actually told the community about this in our AMA earlier and a previous one in the Telegram. And previous profession, I was in the Army National Guard, so Army veteran. And shout out to Rodney for being in there too. He knows the
Hey.
fun life of drills.
Yeah.
But also, I've been in law enforcement. So on that aspect, I see a lot of teams and people just kind of grow some distrust, and they're kind of worried when they see people with bad backgrounds and criminal backgrounds that help teams and help run teams. And zero criminal background. I got some speeding tickets, and I'm not going to disclose what agency because they're not as favorable to social media. So I can't say the agency. I'm still actively in law enforcement. So don't speed down the road and don't crash your car. But yeah, I'm doing that for now, and I got contributed zero point 0.5 ETH for my first AMA that I did for the team, and I gave that back to them, and I said, hey, let's use this for a buyback, a community contest, or to get some more things like asserted KYC so we can get listed on Doja Swap and do other things. Because I don't need a lot. I told the people in the AMA, I was like, I have my protein waffles and my coffee every morning. I got a roof over my head. I'm happy. I'm doing fine, paying my bills. So all I can do right now to help the team grow, and eventually, yes, I do want to do this full time. This is my dream, and I love talking to people, love making connections, and love making crypto a positive space and hearing from every community member. And full time, yes, I'd love to make this my full time gig.
That's the dream, right? Especially now when before the normies catch on to crypto, you know?
Yeah, it's
Uh,
early.
Yeah, we have law enforcement guys in the chat. Make sure you are paying your taxes, or you will get arrested.
Yeah,
got 5-0 on the stream.
do your taxes.
Right. Bannon Voices says, I asked for help in the SafuApe Telegram, and they said I was soft fudding. What's a soft fud? Who runs the Telegram? And are you guys pretty active in there?
Yeah, so that's another thing that made me fall in love with the team. Swap launched on day 2, liquidity locked within an hour of being asked, and myself, Dev 1 and 2, we're all in the Telegram as much as we can. And like I told you, I'm still working my 9 to 5, and I'm on nights right now, so longer shifts. But I'm in there as much as I can, and I try to do voice chats because I like talking to y'all a little bit more than the typing. It's a little quicker. But not sure on that, sir. But any question you have, you can DM me or any of the devs, and as soon as I get in there, I'll answer it for you all. And I'll hop in the voice chat too before I go to work to try and answer any questions.
Nice, that's good. We like the community engagement, man's everything in the Telegram, you know.
Absolutely.
Someone called us Weekend Warriors, War Sharks. You know, the look at you. Call me what you want to call me, but PMCSing Humvees every week every month for a 6-year contract really does something to you, you know.
Yeah. Hey, some of the best soldiers I've met, they're running businesses and they're doing things, and then they deploy and they do things as well out in the field. And they're great guys. But yeah, we are the Weekend Warriors. You're right.
Yeah. You know, a lot of National Guard guys are super high speed, and people give us crap, but a lot of people kill it in their regular lives. They go serve their country, you know, their 1 weekend out of the month. And these, like, especially the special, I hear a lot of good things about the Green Berets that are National Guard Green Berets. And I think that, you know, sometimes, you know, when you take the military in doses like that, because active duty orders, man, or something else. But sometimes when you take the military in doses like that, I think that it's easier to give your best when it's only one time a month, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. And it is easier to make fun. We're all brothers and sisters in arms and stuff. But yeah, I got some people that were in my unit that I was like, oh my gosh, I'm scared if we deploy together.
Oh my God, every time. I'm just like, I see people shoot sometime. I'm like,
Stay behind them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I was wondering my unit. I'm like, dude, if we get a land invasion, it's over. But thank goodness we have the best technology for now, right? Chicago rug pool. We have to see about that. I'm not sure about that.
I was a fan.
Abandoned Voices says, read the first question. Let me go ahead and find Abandoned Voices question. I didn't see it, man. I saw what's up. Let me see. That's all I see, man. I don't know if your comment's not coming through, but go ahead and type it again. I'm not gonna lie. After being active, I'm always gonna give some shit to the Weekend Warriors. Yeah, but dude, active duty is not fun. I'm sorry, it's not fun.
Yeah,
it's not fun.
Yeah,
Like,
no overtime. It's not a good deal.
No, like there's no overtime. You know what I mean? It's just like it's like literally, it's literally like, like you're staying till they tell you to leave. 5 p.m. Nope.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I told some friends, I'm like, hey, the military is great. It's a great service, a great thing to do, but then all the free things you get, the healthcare and the housing, they do get those hours out of you. So
100%. Yes. That's free schooling ain't so free, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So in a perfect scenario, Sean, Seifu Ape, what does it look like 1 year from now?
So 1 year from now, and I've talked to the team about this, and they're grinding right now. I mean, all 5 of us are trying to get everything going, but the dream is to have the full DApp on the website done, the multi-chain swap where you can paste, search, swap your stuff, and the gas fees have been lower right now than Uniswap, which is awesome, and it does auto slippage, so it makes it a little bit easier for new Safe family, new investors to use it. But that's the goal: have the full functional swap, and we're adding the AVAX chain and the Phantom chain as well. Right now, Polygon, Binance, and Ethereum. But have that exactly how the team wants that. Have the rewards stacking up even more from volume, because the reward system is off of volume. So the higher that goes, the better both contracts are going to do. Baby Safe holders accumulate rewards. Safe holders get buybacks, and they get access to the swap and NFTs. And that's the goal. And I'd like to see us on some exchanges. I'd like to see the future utility I told you about. And a little teaser too. This is a ways out once we get everything fully functional and perfect, depending on how fast it comes out. But Seifu Wallet, that'd be a nice way for Safe holders at first to exclusively hold their Safe, their Ethereum, their Baby Safe. And yeah, just the possibilities are endless. It's a community in and out. And after we get the utilities done that we have set in goal, it's all up to the community what they want to see.
That's awesome. Listen to the community, man. I think it's everything. And you said that there's going to be some sort of DAO or like a voting system or something like that for the members in like your different communities.
Absolutely. So right now we have a Padlet, and anybody, whether you're a Safe family or not, you can go in there, you can click on it, you can type in the subject, whether it's a bug in the swap, something wrong with rewards, whatever it is, you can put your suggestion there. And you can also put your suggestion for future utilities. But when the full DApp is out in the system with the swap, it's going to have a section where you click a button for the DAO, and you can vote on upcoming utilities, upcoming things that we're doing, and everybody gets a voice. And the team is going to do what the community wants. And just like the liquidity and everything else, we're gonna do what they want. And also a fun fact too on the NFTs, the first 500 are going to get an NFT that are not dust wallets or sell-offs. And with that NFT, you can stake it and get 50% higher rewards in Ethereum and Safe.
Nice. That's pretty awesome. And thank you so much, Mrs. Wen. Thank you for your service. That's awesome for your NFTs. Any idea what those NFTs are going to look like?
Yeah. So I can try and let me DM you a little screenshot here. Or actually, the teaser's on the white paper if you're able to pull it up.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, right here.
And one dev is making all those original. They're going to be 3D, and I like them. They're funky. They're unique. And there's going to be 500 for the holders, and then there's going to be another 500 for sell. And you're going to need Safe to buy and mint and stake that NFT. So kind of a catalyst to have you holding Safe. And eventually they're going to be on OpenSea for any Ethereum user to buy those.
Hopefully it's not the same guy building the website. You guys are working this guy to death.
Yeah, they are, and they do all the graphics, everything. They don't do the coding part, but they do all the graphics and designs and everything. And I'm impressed. The white paper actually, they told me it was going to get updated, and within an hour it was on the website, and they sent it to me. And the website version 2 as well, that was I think stage 3 or 4 of the roadmap. And they said they were going to update it Friday, and it's already updated. So pretty awesome that they implemented that already.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Damn, we love some NFTs in here. So Fiverr has a question saying, how do you claim rewards if you don't have Telegram?
So if you don't have Telegram, how you claim rewards is you'll connect your wallet to the website and you'll be able to see your rewards accumulate as volume increases. And right now it's on a 6-hour timer. So the first 6 hours is going to be some rewards there. And if you miss out on it or you forget, all those rewards that are not claimed, they're going to go back to the pool for reimbursements and gas fees and buybacks. So they're not going back to the team. They're going back to the Seifu vault that's used for everything for the community as manual buybacks and rewards. And I've also talked with the devs. We changed the team finance for claiming your BabySafe tokens that you're getting from pre-sale or free. And what we're going to do is 6 hours for today. It's going to change to 24 hours. And then either tomorrow or in a 24-hour period, it's going to change to a full week. So people are able to get their gas fees reimbursed for claiming their tokens.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And if you're just joining, make sure you click that like button. And if you want to check out SafuApe, everything about this token is in the description down below. Just go ahead and click that link and it'll go ahead and, you can get to the website, Telegram, Twitter, all that good stuff. It's a Vibe says, what if you don't have SafePal like me? Wallet Connect not supported. Well, Wallet Connect should be supported on a few different things besides that is not SafePal, if I'm not wrong. So maybe recommend, you don't have to use one wallet for everything, right? It's a Vibe. So
yeah. So answer on that as well. I've tested the website and team.finance to claim your tokens. And I like Coinbase Wallet, but it's not always flexible with some of these processes that we do. But if you hit the MetaMask extension in your wallet browser on your phone or the Trust Wallet, it will connect that. And I haven't tried the SafePal, but I'm assuming it'll do the same thing because they're all the same thing. They're all access to your decentralized keys and wallet. So that's what I've been doing. I've been hitting the MetaMask or Trust Wallet extension, and it'll show me the rewards and it'll let me claim my tokens as well for BabySafe.
Nice. A good question from Eric C says, is there a limit to hold for the NFT giveaway?
I think the question is a limit to how long to hold. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
or a limit
exactly.
to
Yeah.
how much? So on how
Maybe
much
both.
to hold? Yeah. So how much to hold? There's no minimum. As long as it's not, we're going to go do a deep dive and see who's dust wallets, who's not. But as long as you're an active holder, whether you put in $50, $100, whatever it is, you're going to get that NFT. And that's the first 500. And we were going to roll out 10 a day to the top holders, but we decided to wait until they're all done. That way, every single person, top to bottom, they get their NFT. They can show it off. They can stake it, do what they want with it. So everybody's going to get that NFT in the first 500, whether you put in $50, $25, $100. But we are going to do a deep dive to see who sold off and who's dust wallets.
Awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, because it'd be nice to, I'm sure the other people that are going to be waiting in line for these NFTs, you know what I mean? Probably going to want there. So dropping them all at once is the best idea. So I got to ask you, Sean, cryptocurrency. I like to ask sprinkle little personal questions in here because it gives the community to really know who they're working with. When it comes to crypto, what's your story, man? Like, what is your first experience with crypto? Who told you about it? How'd you get into it? What was your first play? I want to hear about it.
So about 7 or 8 months ago, and I was dumb, man. When I was younger, I didn't invest anything. I was just blowing my money away. And I was like, how can I maybe get out of a 9-to-5, or how can I just better myself and pay some things off or do things better with money? And I saw the stock market and it's great. But 7 to 10% a year wasn't what I was wanting. And I started reading about crypto and I saw how things exploded. And I graduated high school in 2013 when Bitcoin was around like $100, something like that. And I saw what it's worth now. And I'm like, man, I wish I would have gotten like some of my paychecks from my jobs and stuff and just bought one Bitcoin or something. And I did some research and I saw Shiba Inu blowing up on the internet. And that was my first one. I bought it. It was around 03 or 04, something like that. And I didn't put a lot in. Like I said, I'm a 9-to-5 guy. So I had like $2,000 saved up. I put it in there and it turned to like 22,000. And I was like, holy smokes, I love crypto. And I pulled that out. I paid off my truck. And then I got into Saitama and the community coins. I kind of fell in love with the community coins. And that's how I got on this team. I fell in love with communities and I wanted to be a part of a team that's long-term. They're in this for the long haul and they want to deliver things. And the team's delivering things faster than they said they were, which is I love. I don't want to wait months for some type of project, or some type of utility for everybody using. I love what they're doing. But yeah, I made some money on Shiba. I swung traded a little bit, and then Saitama, I made some money swing trading, and I bought in the CVC pre-sale too, and that's obviously doing good. But
Nice.
I had some bad experiences in rug pulls and scams too, and just devs quitting. And I wanted to be the change in that too, and find a community that is going to be here for the long haul. They're not going to say, "Hey, we quit," or delete all their socials and leave. And fell in love with the team, and I love what they're doing. And we're in this for the long haul, and we want everybody to have a good space, whether it's your first experience or not. Because I would have been turned off by crypto if I bought into one of these projects that is a pump and dump or going to leave and lost all my money. I would have had a foul taste in my mouth and never came back. And I don't want that for anybody. And I want to see crypto grow to the size of the stock market. And I mean, kind of take over, because it's a wonderful space where we can all connect.
Absolutely, yeah. And the moral of the story is, guys, when you're in these tokens, a lot of them are speculative plays. I mean, you got to go ahead and assess where you're at, especially if you're up bigly, you know? So yeah, you're an absolute straight degenerate, Sean. I think we'll get along here on this channel, you know? Hey man, like I say at the end of the day, look it, you got to make money. The outcome has to be income, right? And we're in such a speculative place like cryptocurrency. You got to protect yourself in your initial investment. So always look out for number one. And it looks like you did that when you took your your profits out. You paid off your truck, right? That was something that was bugging you. You know, you took the time to pay off some of the things that are actually, the things that you owe in real life. So I think that's so important, because a lot of people are up thousands of dollars and they hold because of the community. So
yeah. And absolutely, in our dev team, we sent out a message on, I think, day 3 or 4, and one of the main devs, they sent out, "Hey guys, take profits accordingly. You know, take your initial investment out, take profits, whatever your goals are, and take your investment." And that's even from our community, telling them to do that with our community and our token. I mean, that's big. We want everybody to win, and whether it's you taking out your initial, you take out half, you leave half, keep a moon bag in, whatever your goals are, whatever your dreams are, that's what you should do. And we're just happy to hear from you, whether you're a community member that sold off or just coming to hang out. I mean, we love all of it. And they made the ecosystem that way too. So people who swing trade, everything, it's going to benefit everybody in rewards, reimbursements, and buybacks. So we love it all. And yeah, make some money. Take out your initial investment, ride the wave, take out a little bit more, pay some bills, do things with the money. And that's what we're all in it for. I mean, to better our lives.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely, guys. Yeah, everything's all speculative. So make sure you do your thing. So we have a question, not really a question, a comment says, "This guy is not one of the devs. Where is the dev team? Where are their faces?" Can you just reiterate to the community your role, and then the actual dev team, what they're doing and why they haven't doxed?
Yeah, so I am a official member of the dev team now. And like I said at the very start, and I did my research, token sniffer, I deep dived in the bubble map, saw where everything was connected. And then I reached out to the dev team, and they had a conference call with me, and I told them, "Hey, I'd love to be a part of y'all. I'd love to do AMAs and talk. I like talking. I love connecting with people." And they talked to me, video call. They introduced themselves. They all talked to me, and then they proved me about everything. They showed me their marketing wallet, and we publicly post that. I sent that to Rodney and Jeremy as well for our AMAs. But yeah, they are going to show their faces, and that's also why stage 4 was the KYC certificate. They did it in stage 1, and we have 1 KYC, and we're going to try and get a certi KYC soon, so we can get some listings on exchanges. But they will show their faces, and I am an official dev member of the team, mainly for AMAs and just talking, marketing, making announcements. So I am a member, guys.
Awesome. Yeah, thanks for that, because people are going to be popping in, having questions and those sorts of things. Thank you guys for the awesome question. And remember, if you have a question, make sure you ask it. No B, I think he covered his background, his profession. I think National Guard and law enforcement. Mm-hmm. Make sure you guys clickety-clack that like button, push us up in the old algorithm, and remember, everything about Seifu Ape is in the description down below. And I always recommend everybody do your own research when you're getting into these projects. Make sure this investment is right for you. You know, if you like the project, you like what they're putting out, you got to do your own research and do your own due diligence. Yeah,
and that's exactly how I started, guys. I deep dive into this, and then the devs have been transparent. I mean, they had video calls with me, introduced themselves. They pushed out the KYC just to make them feel better, and they are going to come out and do AMAs and stuff. Like I said, they're not as comfortable public speaking and putting out their name yet, because it is a tough space. I mean, you get some heat, and
Oh yeah.
I've explained my background. I can handle heat. I don't mind it. I just love anybody's criticism, anybody's critiques, because it all matters. Whether we're doing the best things, we're not. It's going to make us better. It's going to make us improve, and it's going to make the community stronger and improve as a whole. And everything we want to hear, from good to bad.
What's up, Richards? Crypto says Rodney got a gem right here. God damn. What's up, Richards Crypto? How you doing? Hey, been MIA, bro. Are you familiar with each other? Sean, you and Richard Crypto, you guys know each other?
No. I don't think so. I'd have to check my messages and stuff. But thanks for the shout out, man. I appreciate it. We do want to be a gem, and we want to keep growing, and everybody win from the top to the bottom. That's what it's about.
I believe he's in the Volt Inu team. I think so.
Okay, yeah, I invested in Volt again. Another project I invested in Volt, and I loved what they were doing and everything they do. So,
SafuApe community. I think this says everyone. I don't know if this person's in your community. Says everyone who was in the private sale or expects a BSafe airdrop, please go here. The tokens are being vested for over 7 days. You will be able to claim all your rewards at the end of vesting period. Is that true?
yeah. So how it's going to work is we went through Team.finance, and the ownership of the tokens is to each wallet that bought. And it was a final vote with the team, and the majority vote was, hey, let's do Team.finance. So everybody gets 100% reward since their token ownership is connected to their wallet. But that way, if somebody was going to dump 50% and then 50% on day 7, they didn't do that and hurt the chart as much, because it is a new launch and lower market cap, and any sell can hurt the chart. So they did that, and they wanted everybody to have 100% of their rewards reflecting. And that's why I talked to the team. We had a shorter rewards time, but we're going to extend it to a week. So when people do claim their tokens, whether they wait 1 day or they claim all their full token amount on day 7, they're going to be able to get reimbursed their gas fees, and it's going to be pumped up in the reward section.
Awesome. Thank you for that. That knowledge. Richard's Crypto said I did a review and invested. Okay, I didn't know that. Richard's Crypto. Damn.
Yeah, I might have dropped to you in the Telegram, but it gets lost. We're growing every day and talking to everybody. And like I said, I'm working my 9 to 5, so I pop in and I talk all I can, but I don't read everybody's name whenever I'm talking in the voice chats all the time. So, but I'm glad you're invested, man. And I probably have seen your video, and thank you for the shout out and the content. We appreciate everything.
Definitely getting that hustle on. Onwards to Valhalla says, what sets this project apart from others? What do you think?
So the big thing that I saw set apart at the start was the dev team being transparent, and all of us saying, hey, we want to deliver utilities, and day 2 of swap, and that's going to get updated very soon to have it exactly how the community wants it, and rewards as well. So we wanted an ecosystem that every transaction is going to feed off each other. Buys and sells from Safe and BSafe are going to reward both holders. And that was kind of the idea. They did want rewards and reflections, but they didn't want a stable coin reward, and they didn't want reflections, so we could work with exchanges better. And the coding they did was really genius in BSafe, because it's automatically buying back, and then it's using the fees from the sells and the buys to cover gas fees, so the buybacks are bigger. And I love it. And that's it's an ecosystem to feed each other. And Baby Safe is unrenounced, so it can be changed as the community wants it. And the 2 rewards right now are Ethereum and Safe, but they can change. Ethereum's got to stay there for gas fees and everything, and the Ethereum chain. But Safe can be changed to Ape, Shiba, any other coin. It works in 2s, so the buys and sells are halves, and those can be increased as the community wants, or decreased. If they want more rewards, we can do a 10 and 20, or a 5 and 10 if people want less fees and less rewards. But it's for the community, and it's kind of a way to keep 2 tokens going, but feeding off each other. And I love the concept, and the utilities are endless, guys. There's a utility in the works that I told Rodney about, and it's gonna be coming after the DApp and the full swap are all 100%, and NFTs are dropped.
And I believe that was No B's question was, what is he developing in the project? Game staking?
Yeah. So right now, once you get your NFT, you're going to be able to stake your NFT, and you're going to be able to mint it if you want. And that's going to get you 50% higher rewards. So let's say you're getting $3 a day. Now, if you stake your NFT, you're going to get 50% higher. So $4.50 a day. And the new timeline for rewards is going to be a week. So every week you're going to be able to claim that. And part of those rewards too is going to be in a pool to help reimburse gas fees and help everybody use their swap and get their rewards.
Awesome. And Richard Crypto says, been working on Keep Volt Inu community informed. This product seems different with the Seifu swap. Keep an eye on this gem. Yeah, I do like the cross chain functionality there.
Mhm. Yeah, and they're trying to, once the full DApp is out, they want to kind of a one-stop little shop that everybody can trade and they don't have to worry about slippage because it's optimized. It's kind of how 1inch has a smart bot to do your buys. It does the slippage for you, and that's part of the rewards pool too. It's going to be injected to make the gas fees lower for everybody, and they've been lower sometimes. I've used the swap a couple times to test it to make sure it's working, but sometimes they're the same, sometimes they're slightly lower. And that's what they want, a spot where you can trade, you can monitor your crypto, you can stake, you can see everything. So I'm excited for it all to be fully released, and the tech part of the dev team is delivering really fast, updating the website, updating rewards, and I'm pumped to see how fast it comes out.
Nice. I do like the aggregators. I was doing a review on a product last night. They had a little function where they had their own swap, where yes, they're all Ethereum swaps, but it gets you the best fee for that specific swap at that time using their app. So I think that's pretty sweet because this person says, Yoi Sama says, so this swap will give us lower gas fees? Yes or no? No, you can't really deal with the GUI on the Ethereum blockchain, but what you can do is lower the transaction fees.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's part of the reward system. So all the buys and sells, half of that percentage is going to go to rewards for you to claim. And then half of that is going to be made for auto buybacks, manual buybacks, and part of it to reimburse gas fees and then inject to make little to no gas fees once you get them reimbursed. So that's the goal. You use the whole ecosystem, and as volume increases in both tokens, it's going to make it even better for gas fees, where you're going to get your whole gas fee reimbursed versus you're going to get 10% of it reimbursed. But that's the whole goal, is have each transaction helping somebody in the community, whether it's a safe, a baby safe, or a combined holder.
And you guys just distribute those gas fees back to everyone at once in a small percentage?
Yeah, and I've talked to the dev team as well. I think what we're going to do, since we did do team finance instead of the airdrop, if people do claim every day and they use those gas fees, along with the weekly release of your rewards to claim back that Ethereum, I'm going to talk to the dev team. We're going to try and send out an airdrop of Ethereum to cover those gas fees, since it wasn't the airdrop, and I know people don't like changes, and I've explained the reasons and the pros and cons of that. The higher rewards and your token, you see your full amount, your ownership. But yeah, I get it. People wanted 50% on day one and 50% day 7. But I'm going to talk to the dev team, and we're going to do something to either airdrop everybody their Ethereum gas fees back for claiming their tokens, or do something to help everybody out. Because I know changes aren't always good, but they are good for long-term things. And we want to make everybody happy and try to take care of everybody in a way where everybody is happy from top to bottom.
Awesome. And then we have a comment saying, does it work in Trust Wallet? It should work in every wallet. Connecting should work in every wallet, but I know it's a little wonky sometimes. This is why I love MetaMask, because MetaMask is just compatible with freaking everything.
Yeah.
It really is. So it should work with every wallet, correct?
Yeah. So on that question, I like Coinbase Wallet, and I've tested in the wallet browser and as well as the website. If you hit the MetaMask extension or the Trust Wallet extension, it'll still connect to your Coinbase, because they're all almost the same. I mean, they're all just a key to look into your private keys and your decentralized assets that you have. So if you hit that MetaMask or Trust Wallet extension, it will still connect you to Coinbase or whatever wallet you're using. And the devs we're working on getting an actual Coinbase Wallet Connect button on there, so everybody has that.
Awesome. No B has a question saying, in the NFT world being so ruthless, how will you separate your project from previous ones that have done the same thing and failed? There still hasn't been a successful token NFTs besides SHIB. I think there's been a few, but that's an interesting question.
That's an amazing question. And so the first part of that was the staking part. Whether you like your NFT, whether you want to make it your profile picture, keep it, mint it, and sell it, whatever you want to do, you're going to be able to stake it and get 50% higher rewards. So whether you like it or not, you can use it for something, whether you want more rewards, you want a cool NFT. And they're also 3D, so kind of a nice little factor, and they're all unique. They're all originally designed by one developer, and they're making all 1,000 by themselves. So that's kind of thing. They're not a copy of a different project in just a slight different manner. They're not a mutant version or something of other projects. They're original designs, and we kept the ape design in play because Seifu Ape, we like the apes and we want to keep some type of ape, but have it a little different than other projects. And that's the main utility is the staking. And they're going to be exclusive at first for safe holders to buy and mint. And in the future, they're, like I said, they're going to be released on OpenSea or somewhere where everybody can buy them.
Absolutely, man. I'm thinking back to the SHIB, the minting with the Shiboshis. That was so I got wrecked so bad on that. It's so bad. It was because the blockchain just backed up and your transaction fails, but you still get charged. Oh, I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, I do remember that, and it's transactions failing that's the reason the swap is out, and we're trying to make it as good as possible, working for everybody, and the lowest fees possible and reimbursements. Because setting slippage and stuff, if you mess up one little thing, I mean, you're just throwing money away, and we don't want that. Whether you're using $50 or $100, we don't want you to lose a transaction and lose every dollar counts for what you're trading because it's your hard-earned money. So that's the goal in that. And moving to other blockchains in the future, we really do want to implement that, either Binance chain or somewhere, or maybe creating a chain where there are less fees. That would be wonderful for everybody.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's the goal, right? To get on, to do your own thing, man. That's tough to do, man. In this space, build a blockchain, man. You got to have a ton of people behind your project.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like, even if it's like objectively better, which it's hard to be better than the king, right? Ethereum, but at the same time, man, these gas fees, man, they're milking people.
Yeah, the initial idea was however much we had left of the pool of BabySafe, make a Binance bridge and keep that extra pooled liquidity and pooled tokens for a Binance chain, and then try to have somewhere where we can use a swap on there so people have less fees and they can trade BabySafe and Safe with a lot lower fees. So that's in the works, and that's going to be talked about depending on how much volume and how much liquidity and how much supply we have left.
Awesome. All right, personal question, Sean. Do you shill SAPE to your friends, and what do they say?
I absolutely do. So one of my buddies, he messaged me. He's like, "Man, why didn't you tell me about this?" Because I tell him about things I'm excited about, and sometimes they do good, sometimes they don't. But I do. I now that I'm part of the team, and I see everything, and I've talked to the whole development team. We've had meetings and talked about what we want for the future and what we want to do as a whole for crypto with other great projects that are in this for the long haul. I shill it hard, and people that I know have bought it. My lady bought some, so if she loses money, hopefully shouldn't get mad at me. But
on the couch,
yeah, she won't. She sees how hard everybody's working, and she sees me working too while I'm not at work, and also while I am at work. So
yeah,
I'm excited for the future, and we're in it for the long haul. We want to make everybody happy and do everything we need to do to keep growing and keep expanding.
You gotta get after that. Is the BSape address on the site? I believe so. I think everything's on there. I think you can go to click buy and it'll pull up for you right there. If I go to BSape by BSape, I think that you can connect your wallet and you have the contract address right there. You can copy that, throw that into Dex Tools and all that good stuff. So yes, you can directly buy it from the website.
Absolutely.
Awesome. And if you guys are just joining, make sure you click that like button, push us up in the old algorithm. And if you want to check out SAPE, links to everything is in the description down below. Do all that good stuff. Make sure to do your due diligence, do your own research whenever investing. All of these are speculative plays. We got the team out here putting out the good word, but it's up to you. It's your responsibility to invest responsibly and with caution. Okay, so another question for you. Perfect scenario, 5 years. Where do you see Seifu Ape?
5 years, I'd love to see just an ecosystem where people are swapping, monitoring crypto, working with other projects and lifting each other up. And I mean, a $1 billion market cap would be amazing. The next step in the roadmap for 5 and 10, but I'd love to see us there. And that's what we're trying to do, make crypto a positive, safe space for everybody. And as more people come to crypto and more people fall in love with it, that's going to happen. And some of the things that go on right now, all the scams, the rug pulls, creators pumping and dumping tokens with groups of friends that have wallets and they do sell-offs together. That's ruining some people's experience, and we want to change that, and we want to have people all win and everybody keep growing. And I mean, I can't imagine how amazing it's going to be for all of crypto when we're 10% of what the stock market is worth, and then 20 and 30 and half the size of the stock market. I mean, this is nothing. I mean, Apple, I believe, still trades higher than all of cryptocurrency. And this is the beginning, and the more positivity and the more community and the love we have for crypto and the whole space, the better it is in person, I mean, just being good people, being people of integrity and spreading love to everybody, it's going to grow the whole space and everybody's going to win. And every long-term project is going to separate themselves from the ones that are quitting and the scams. And I'm excited for regulation too, because it's going to help people know what's safe, what's not safe. And that's kind of the name in ours too, Seifu, like your investment's safe. We're going to keep working for you.
Absolutely. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. And you know what? That is true. Like the entire, Apple does trade higher, or is worth more than the entire cryptocurrency world. So we are definitely here early. Feels, I mean, I'm not an old guy, but it feels something similar to the .com boom, right? Where 90% of the companies aren't going to be here, but the ones that are going to be successful.
Yeah, absolutely. I talked to a friend the other day and I'm like, hey, crypto is kind of like the internet when it first started. I mean, everybody's like, oh, it's going to die down. It's not going to happen. And now we all got our supercomputer in our hands as a phone. So and with the community and decentralization, it's just a beautiful atmosphere and ecosystem. And I know there's a lot of bad experiences for people and rug pulls and scams and a little bit of market manipulation going with how some people do things. But when it's a better space and things are safer and things are good and positive, it's going to bring more and more people to it. And it's beautiful. I mean, people can talk to owners in telegrams. They can talk to us in live streams. And I think it's better than sending an email or calling a company and trying to talk to a worker versus you get to talk to the owner and you get to be part of the community. Your voice gets heard and the community is everything. I mean, that's what makes crypto amazing. It's decentralized. The community controls how great a project is doing or how bad it's doing. So positivity and love from Seifu to everybody, because everybody who's in it for the long haul, they deserve to succeed. And every investor, every community member deserves to succeed.
Absolutely, absolutely. We have a question from Crypto Enthusiast says, how do you think a new product is safe with new regulations?
So with the new regulations, there's obviously going to be steps in place with governments, and just knowing how the DOJ is, they're gonna want to make some examples of people who do market manipulation and rug pulls and scams. So if you are doing that stuff, be careful because the government does like that, and anything related to that stuff can be seized, whether it's bank accounts, houses, cars. So be careful. A little bit of my knowledge, law enforcement, kind of sharing that to people who do that now because everything's public record on the internet and it's there, and they have ways to get everything they can. But it's going to be safer. I mean, the KYC docs. That's probably going to be a thing that almost all cryptos have to do in the future. And I get it, not wanting to show your face immediately. I mean, people can be the ruthless, and I don't mind taking heat for the dev team until they come out and talk with me and do AMAs. But um, it's going to make people feel better having requirements where you need to KYC and you need to KYC with a company or the government or whatever it is. It's going to be great, and then you need to register, other things as well. It's going to make it safe, and then there's going to be insurance in place, just like the stock market. You're going to be insured on decentralized investments and centralized investments, and it's going to make people feel good. Like, hey, if something happens, a hack or whatever, I'm going to get reimbursed all my money. I don't have to worry about it.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I think there's good regulation and bad regulation. Like there's a proposal in the EU that wants to make it so any crypto transaction for over like $999 or pounds or whatever that or euros, whatever, equivalent to $999 has to be reported to the government, the names of the people sending it and the names of the people receiving it, which is absolutely insane. That's not what I like. But what I do like is the regulation that protects investors, like having to have a fully doxed team or KYC or something like that, or, something in place like insurances and those sorts of things.
Yeah, and I've talked with the team about that too. I'm in the States, obviously. I'm down in Texas. If you come through Texas, DM me and stuff. I'll buy you coffee and shake your hand and try to meet you if I can, if you're part of the family or just want to hang out and talk. But yeah, I talked to the team and I was like, hey, whatever we need to do to keep regulated and in every country or anywhere we're going to trade and operate on exchanges and everywhere, we're going to do whatever we need to do. And like I said, I have been in law enforcement, so I'll get all that set up for the team so they know, hey, to stay in regulation, you need to do this, you need to register with here, and you need to keep the business going in that way. So we're going to make sure we stay on track in that because we all want to do this forever and we want to retire as this the company. I mean, the devs, first project they've been in, first project I've been in, and I don't want to go anywhere else. I don't want to jump from project to project. This is the team I want to be in and have a business forever.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And make sure if you're just joining the stream, make sure you clack that like button, push it up in the old algorithm. And if you want to check out SafuApe, everything is in the link. Excuse me. Everything is in the description down below. Okay. So we have a question. Let me see what that says. So Isaac's really bummed about the dev team speaking, but I believe they are going to be doxing themselves probably soon, right?
Yeah. So one of them is going to be in a crypto show next week with Sandstorm. And I'm going to let them announce that on the Twitter and everything official and reveal themselves. And one of them is also going to join me. And we're trying to set up the SafuApe AMA. They confirmed on email. Those guys have a busy schedule. So we're waiting for the actual time and date they want to do it. And I'm going to make sure I make it happen, whether I'm working or not. We're going to try and get that worked around. But yeah, they are. And I talked to them too, as being a long-term project. We want to all pay and go to the Dubai Expo next year with everybody and do community AMAs with people. Like I said, we had a little conversation with Selena Inu and the owner there, and he wants to partner and do things together to promote each other. And it might be a group AMA on video or something as the first community thing that they do as doxing by video. But that's why they did the KYC so quick as well. That was roadmap stage 4, and they said, hey, people want to know that we're safe. And I put myself out there, and then they did the KYC as well. And full transparency, but they will all reveal themselves. They're letting me be the cowboy hat talking up front for now while they're running on the tech and all the coding and the utility.
The cowboy hat is a nice touch. Speaking of merch, any plans for Ape merch? Asked Fiverr.
Yeah, so I'm trying to get some prototypes made of shirts and cups. Family friend does some really good work, and that's going to be the start of it. And then we might have an official something on our website, but if they start making stuff for us, I'm going to talk to the team and get a link to their website on our website just to promote a small business and have somebody make Seifu merch and stuff for everybody. But let that small business take that income and grow as a business as well.
That is awesome. That is awesome. Yes, people love merch, man. Representing the brand. Now you got to get a custom cowboy hat now with Seifu on it.
Yeah, just a big Seifu on the front. That'd be pretty sweet.
Got to represent the brand, man. So everywhere you go, people are like, what is that? Or maybe not so much,
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely insane. Okay, man. Well, in closing, if people were on the fence about being involved in Seifu, whether that's investing, being involved in the community, whether that's on Twitter, Telegram, what would you say to those people that are on the fence?
So obviously everybody has different goals, different investments. And we all suggest, have a diversified portfolio. I mean, you don't have to be in one project, be in multiple ones and have different pros and cons you like about all. But the thing about the fence is we're in it for the long haul. We're here to stay. We're gonna keep doing everything we can to continue to grow, continue to move market cap and volume up, because we want the community to keep growing. And every person counts from top to bottom. And if you're on the fence, come to the Telegram, come to the Twitter. You can DM me all the time. I think my Twitter link's in there, but come to the Telegram. I try to talk to everybody every day and give my information that I have and hear opinions and hear good things, bad things. And I'll talk to you personally in DMs. I'll have a phone call with you, everything. And the Telegram is the main connector. I mean, we'll explain every vision. We have polls, and we're here to stay, and we like the ecosystem. And this is just the beginning of the utility. It's going to keep getting pushed out, and the community is going to get a say in what they want to see. So we'd love to have you in the family. We're all positive and supportive, and I preach that in our chats. Show love to people. A community quit the other day, and I said, hey, don't go over there and say, just come by us. Just go tell them, hey, we love y'all. We want y'all to succeed. And if you're interested, come hang out in the Telegram, get some positive words, and we want to lift everybody up. So I hope that atmosphere is shown in the Telegram and all our socials. And I'm going to keep trying to share that. The more I talk to everybody and connect with amazing people like Rodney making awesome content. But yeah, come get some of the positivity, show the love. And if you want to invest, great. If not, just come hang out and get to know the team. And we look forward to having you.
Appreciate the love, brother. I appreciate the love, guys. And if you want to check out Seifu Ape, everything to their socials, their website, all that good stuff is in the description down below. And yes, TX wants to get the BSape address posted. It looks like JQ did post it earlier in the comment thread, so you can go ahead and copy and paste it from there. And also, when you click right here, buy BSape, it should pop up automatically in Uniswap, and then you should be able to just copy this little contract address right there. But you should be able just to buy from Uniswap. So if that doesn't work, then you take it and you put select token and you just paste it right here, and it should pop up for you.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll talk to the team to get we'll make an official tweet and send out the full address. We sent some hype tweets about the first auto buyback and things like that, but I'll have them post the address either in the Telegram or Twitter so everybody has it.
Fantastic. Well, Sean, it's been an absolute pleasure having you here talk about Safe. I'm excited to see where the project goes. I can't wait for you guys to keep me updated. Maybe we can get together again in the future. Who knows?
Absolutely. I'll be on here anytime you'll have me, and love talking to you and love getting all the questions.
Hell yeah, man. We'll get after it. Thank you so much, Sean. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you want to check out Safe, everything into their socials and stuff is in the description down below. You can go and click that link. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like the stream and have a fantastic